Not really. No, I was an old wrestler died. They just did like an in memoriam thing right as the show started, and I was like, oh no, he died. Hey, everybody. It's time for NXT. So we're going to do this thing. Hello to Tyrell. Hello to Sophie Dofi. Yes, I did see Bianca had her baby. I saw her post a picture. A cute kid.
The NXT male roster is solid. Just got real big. I have a message for the NXT roster. I'm going to walk in, take the vision. I'm going to take every opportunity that any of you are supposed to have.
Yeah, Sophie, I heard Tez say that. I don't know what I didn't get that joke though. What can is he referring to? Hey, Shimonica, I hope you guys are ready. We're another night in on a big wrestling show. Mike Santana, aka Cruz Montana, is in NXT. Grayson Waller dropped a pipe bomb of a promo last week. And he made his presence known. But tonight we're going to the underground. And so we got multiple title matches. We got a tag title match. We got a speed title match. Obviously NXT women's title match. Yes, we're good. Oh, and there she is. Vice City's in the house. She is ready for the underground tonight. And there's the Wren QCC. Both of these ladies put in their titles on the line tonight. What's up, Sammy? And Dawsey, good to see you too, friend. Brock Lesnar has confirmed he is done. He is retired. The beast is gone to rest. Boy is going to be hunting, and he's going to go, and in the words of Street Fighter, he's going to go home and be a family man. He's earned it, man. What a career. What intensity over such a long time. And we're opening up with a tag match tonight. We see Miss Parker coming to the ring, Jaida Parker. She's going to be tagging with Thea Hale to take on Natty's Mean Girls, Nikkita Lyons and Carmen Petrovic. Vic Joseph and Booker T on commentary. I heard after the fact, Vic and Booker were on the radio WWE commentary for SummerSlam, and apparently they brought all the energy. Speaking of all the energy, here comes Thea Hale. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue if Brock. I don't think Brock will come back. But you pay him the right amount of money. But the thing is like after he had that feud with Cody and then Oba, I just don't think. I don't think he needs it, man. I don't think he needs to come back. What's up, last name? J.R. Dugan, good to see you too, man. All right, so we got NXT coming. So Thea and Jaida tagging. I don't think they've ever tagged before, at least not in NXT. And we have got Natty's ladies coming down. Who do y'all think are going to take this this match? I feel like Jaida and Thea ought to take this. but we'll see what happens. Natty will be there on the outside of the ring. You know, I really like Natty's theme music. As far as Def Rebel music goes, I actually like Natty's remix because, you know, when she was wrestling on the indies, she just flat out used Killing in the Name of by Rage Against the Machine. And for them to really kind of modify that a little bit with her Heart Foundation music, I thought they did a good job with that. So I like Natty's low-key legend run. It's been very underrated. Last name, you think Parker and Hale? I think so too. I think they'll take it. Oh, don't look now. It's Nikkita doing too much in the ring, as she always does. Looking like she was in an aerobics class trying to taunt Jaida. Superos Damal tonight. That's a good question, last name. You know, we've got if OTM is in the building, I think we will. To what degree? I don't know. Karmen's pretty quick in the ring. Yeah, Natty's had her history of being saddled with bad gimmicks. The fact that she's got a good one now and is still running with it, it's a real testament.
Who was able, by the way, to beat Natty thanks to Thea. Petrovic didn't realize she certainly does now.
You're right, Shamanica. Nikkita Lyons is like that woman at the airport that's trying to carry too many carry-ons on the plane. They're like, ma'am, you're going to have to leave some of these at the gate if you want to hop on. I think when she comes up to the main roster, Triple H or Bruce Pritchard, Michael Hayes, Hurricane, Jason Jordan, somebody's going to need to tell her that. Like, you're going to have to leave some of these gimmicks at the door, ma'am, if you want to board this plane. Too many carry-ons. But she can move. She can move in the ring. I mean, honestly, since she's slimmed up a little bit after the ACL tears, you know, her movement's a lot cleaner too. Like, it looks like her conditioning's better. So, like, I think she can make some impact. But I think she could be mean if she wants to be. You know, she doesn't have to be goofy. I feel like she's trying to Chelsea Green herself a little bit, but honestly, I think she could be presented right. She could be a bit of a killer. Yeah, they're going to give us that Sunday night's main event in September, along with Triple Mania. So, yeah, it already looks like after Raw we watched last night, we might see Roman at Triple Mania, either in Vegas or in Mexico City. I don't know which one, or wherever the Mexico location is. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jaida just hypnotic to the steps as Karmen dodged out of the way. This tag match has honestly kind of been like house show level fun. The ladies are kind of having fun with each other while also kind of going top speed. It's been good. Looks like we're about to slow things down, though, and go to commercial break. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, just to revisit our card tonight. So we get Wren Sinclair defending the speed title, 5-minute time limit against Zaria. If Zaria wins, she'll repeat a feat that Sol Ruca achieved in being both North American and speed champion at the same time. Vanity Projects is defending the tag titles against Tavion Heights and Myles Borne. Myles, of course, still the current North American champion, so we'll see what we get there. Current tag match is in progress with Thea Hale and Jaida Parker against Nikkita, Lyons, and Carmen Petrovic. And, of course, what we've got to be assuming is our main event tonight is NXT Underground with the women's title on the line, Kendal Gray defending against veteran of the Underground, Lola. I wonder if we will repeat the same issue that we did with Brock Lesnar and Hell in a Cell. If the undefeated specialty match person ends up losing to the hot young upstart, but we'll see. How long do you think NXT and AAA will get like the main roster treatment? What do you mean, Sophie Dophie, by the main roster treatment? Elaborate, please. Meanwhile, while we're still picture in picture or in commercial break, Thea Hale being cut off in the ring and kept in the corner by Karmen, who's now tagged in Nikkita. Ticket prices and add. I don't think it'll get to main roster level anytime soon, because neither of those brands have proven that they can sustain that price model. Like NXT, for as much fun as it is to watch, does not have the star power to demand the ticket prices that a show that CM Punk or Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns or Rhea Ripley or the Usos or whoever are frequently on. It still very much is a developmental brand. The tickets are cheap to go to NXT every week because it's in the same building over and over again. And AAA, I think AAA could maybe increase before NXT because I think their fan base is a little more passionate and they're starting to venture out a little bit more. Like NXT's PLEs are starting to travel some, but not as much as they were trying when they were in black and gold, because they were doing full-on house shows for a while and traveling around for all their PLEs, all their takeovers. And every once in a while, NXT still does a PLE in the PC, in the Performance Center. So, like, I don't think NXT has the financial popularity to rationalize an increase in ticket prices now. I wish that were true of the main roster, but they do get that, right? That they're getting people to pay some of those prices. Not as much as they were, because sometimes the prices are coming down, but we'll see. Oh, big clothesline by Nikkita. Yeah, you're right about that. So if you don't, the AAA does do some taping of their show. And obviously, if they're going to expand, they're probably going to have to adjust that some. We want Jaida. Hot tag. Jaida Parker in the ring now. Tackles Nikkita. Now she got her eyes on Karmen. Smacks her in the corner. And now an elbow for Nikkita. Climbing up. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Okay, girl. She's hollering. Get up. Gorebuster. Jaida got her sight set. And it's time to high step. I feel like the segment for NXT Underground will at least be like I feel like at least the segment of NXT Underground will probably be about 20 minutes. The actual match itself, I don't know. Jaida looked dumb in that spot, trying to go through her move like Karmen. Oh, they did a heart attack. Oh, Thea breaks up the pin. Jaida went to do that high step and move, but Karmen got out of the way so early it made Jaida look dumb for trying to follow through with it. Oh, yeah, Keanu, Carver, and EK Prosper tonight as well. Thea drags Karmen out the ring. And now we got Nikkita and Jaida. Oh, sorry, guys. In the ring. O'Connor roll. Only two. Oh, hypnotic to Natty knocks her out the ring. But, Nikkita. Nope. Roll up doesn't get it for Nikkita. Irish whip reversal. Oh, now we're going to get high stepping again. NXT ends on time. High step. Thea Hale is legal, as is. Oh, coffin drop on Nikkita. Boom. There it goes. Thea and Jaida, you know what? They work all right together. They couldn't be more different as characters. But you know what? They worked all right. A high step right into the coffin drop. Oh, Natty's crew is using that numbers game. Oh, Natty hits her own woman. Well, Thea's holding her own. Nikkita better bail. Sophie Dophie, I think the Keanu Carver match will be short, although we know that the Wren Sinclair title match will be 5 minutes or less. So there's that. Tavion and Myles backstage.
Are you ready? What? You know I can't hear you, man. Bro, this is not the time to be joking around. It's my first championship, Myles. Relax, T. I'm locked in. Tonight's my chance to become a double champion. And a chance for me to see my best friend win his first championship. I'm going all out for you, T. That is what I need. Thank you.
I really want Tavion to win gold in NXT. He's a very talented wrestler.
What I would do. We don't win tonight,
Uh-oh.
T. Get ready.
Tavion just said, I don't know what I would do if we don't win tonight.
New NXT Tag Team Champion, baby. Come on. Body like a butt. Oh, wait. Don't wait. Baby. Come on, baby.
All right, Tony D. Sophie Dovi, depends on who they are. Certain friends of mine, I would say it's like watching the college football of pro wrestling, because I know a lot of people who like college football or college basketball, and you get the same vibes in wrestling from that. If that was the case, I would also say it's where you get to see the best performers while they're still learning, as they're coming up, and you kind of get to be like that guy or that girl who discovers a hot new band before they get real big. And it's almost always easier to tell in NXT who the next stars are going to be because there's such a wide gap of experience in NXT. There's people who are just getting there, and there's some people who really catch on right away. And there's some people who are just all right. So that's what I would say. Hi, Celeste. Good evening. Welcome to NXT. So we're one match down, and Jaida Parker and Thea Hale successfully defeated Nikkita Lyons and Carmen Petrovic, and even fought off Natty and her interference after the match as well. And they stood tall. Worked pretty well together as a team, too, surprisingly, given how different they are from each other. But it looks like we might be getting our tag team title match next with Myles, Borne, and Tavion Heights against the Vanity Project. At least we got a backstage vignette from them. So we'll see what comes next. So I think Tavion will turn on Myles in the tag team match tonight. I think it is a big possibility, last name, if they lose. I think it could be a real possibility there, yeah. But it's all contingent on how that match goes. I don't think Tavion would, like, if they ended up becoming the tag team champions, he's not going to turn on Myles, because he wants to be a champion. And I think it's just going to be that thing. It's almost like Zaria and Sol Ruka. Like Tavion is jealous that Myles is a champion and he's not. And if he screws up his opportunity to be a champion, that might set him off. Yeah, clearly Rey Mysterio is angling to get Roman Reigns, at least Roman, in AAA for something. So I'm very curious to see where that goes, indeed. Doing great, Celeste. So I don't know if I shared with you guys, I just spoke about it briefly yesterday during Raw. I got a new job. So I'm actually going to be I'm going to be a teacher. I'm going to start teaching 8th grade Bible classes, which is was not on my bingo card at the beginning of this year. But that being said, I've been doing like teacher orientations and stuff all day. The good news is that it shouldn't interfere with my presence here on our streams and stuff for the evenings or the weekends and stuff like that, which is great. But it has been a bit of an adjustment period. So if the wrestling isn't super excited, you can tell your boy's going to start feeling tired, which did happen last night during one segment on Raw, which honestly, from beginning to end, was actually a really good episode of Raw. I can't believe I am this close to quitting Twitter. I hopped on this morning or last night just to see, what the sort of internet streets were saying about Raw last night. And there were so many inexplicably negative comments about Raw. And I'm like, this is the best Raw that they've had in a while. Like, they gave us fresh new direction for multiple feuds, called out some of the stuff they've been doing wrong, and like a shocker of an ending there with Rey Mysterio teasing Roman coming to AAA. Like, all this stuff is good conversation starters and all that. And then some people are like, well, I was just shocked that some people just can't be pleased by anything. And I'm not going to tell anybody else how to feel, but I was just surprised to read some of those reactions. And I'm like, man, some people just can't be pleased. So I'm done. I don't know how much Twittering I'll be doing going forward. I like to stay connected because I like to learn about stuff that's going on. But between dirt sheets pretending that they don't know, pretending they know what WWE's doing all the time and always being wrong. And then, the hot take grifters always saying that whatever WWE's doing is terrible. It's so ridiculous. MySpace is coming back, Celeste? Oh my gosh. That takes me back to before I was married. You used to, be able to have your little profile page and play a little music on your page and write your emotional little blog journals and stuff. It was quite a time. You had your top 8 friends. I don't even know. It got to like top 20 or something like that after a while, didn't it? MySpace was like, it was like the precursor to social media, to Facebook, to Twitter, to Instagram. If they brought back MySpace the exact way it was when it left, it's going to look very antiquated for sure. But I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, I couldn't care less what JD from NY thinks about anything in wrestling at this point anymore. The last 100 things I've heard him say, I'm just like, you do you, buddy. I couldn't disagree with you more almost every time. So I don't care. I don't care how many minutes of wrestling are on the show if I still love the show. Night 2 was amazing. 45 minutes of wrestling. Go watch an AEW show then if you want to watch 6 hours of wrestling. They do that over there. If what you're whining about is how many minutes of wrestling are on your screen, regardless if it's good wrestling or bad wrestling, go watch an AEW pay-per-view. They will scratch that itch until it bleeds. All right, they are broadcasting Brock Lesnar's retirement announcement from Pat McAfee today.
I can't believe it. During that last few moments, everyone here, the performance.
Brock might go in the Hall of Fame in Saudi. If they pay him enough, he'll go. He could be your Saudi headliner right there. Give me Brock, give me Cyndi Lauper, give me Rick Martel, the Killer Bees. I'm just thinking about people that they showed, give me those guys at Hall of Fame, and you're good. Yeah, I don't get that either, Sophie W. There are complainers who exist, in those spaces who just want a thing to complain about. Sophie W. asks, do you think John Cena will also be inducted next year? I do not believe that John Cena and Brock Lesnar would go in the same year. Each of those men are headliners. So each of them will get their own year. So Cena could go. Cena was one of the first people I thought about headlining, especially the Saudi Hall of Fame. I feel like the Saudi Hall of Fame is going to have to be headlined by a really big name in wrestling history that's also going to be friendly to go to Saudi. And Cena might be the guy, actually. Celeste, if you do decide to sign up, you might have to let me know how it goes. Tony D's in the ring now, talking about the disrespect of Grayson Waller.
He thinks he's going to use my title like some boomerang to get himself back to the main roster and get himself everything he thinks that he's owed.
Tony, you're not even touching Grayson in promo quality right now.
And I'm not going to let that happen. And I'm damn sure not going to let him talk trash without consequence. But Grayson Waller, look, we go way back. He's old news. Right now, I got new business. Cruz, Montana. Look, man, mistake or not, you still laid me out.
You gotta.
Now, last week you made your intentions
You really gotta understand
so why don't you come out here
how tough it is if the NXT crowd is not all bought into your promo.
I'm bored already, lad. I'm bored already.
Oh, Grayson's in the house.
Oh, look who graced us with his presence. Spoiler alert. You're going to talk about respect. He'll come through the crowd. He'll talk about the streets. Let's talk about SummerSlam week. Who is everyone talking about? Grayson Waller. I'm the money fight. So you and that title go through me. Everybody, Grayson Waller.
Wow, Grayson's wearing a hoodie that says soft, lazy, complacent, happy to be here.
Look, man, why don't you come in this ring? We can talk man to man. Oh, I know why you won't. It's because you're a bitch.
Oh, Tony D said the magic word.
Now, look, don't get your panties in a wad because you're upset about your own career. You know what? I'm going to give everybody a quick history lesson. See, me and Grayson, we used to be pals. We used to be teammates back in the 2.0 days. War games. Everybody remember that? Look, I'm going to go through who was on that team. Brown Breaker, champion. Carmelo Hayes, champion. Trick Williams wasn't even in the match, champion. Tony D'Angelo, current champion. Grayson Waller, nothing.
Wow. Well, Tony D spitting facts, bringing up the War Games team that we're both on and how Grayson Waller is the only one who was never NXT champion.
You came back to NXT to make yourself relevant again. Win my title, but unfortunately for you, I'm the champion. That was pretty good, Tony. Have you been practicing? You want to talk about relevancy? In the last week, more people are talking about the NXT male roster than ever, and that's because of Grayson Waller. You're welcome. And you've had a week. You've done nothing. I know you lost your family, but I didn't know you lost your balls too.
Oh, boy.
But at least you came out here and you have some energy. You have some fire, unlike that soft roster backstage that ran to their phones. You got a bunch of guys backstage tweeting 120.
Who's here now? Cruz Montana is here. I guess his feelings have been hurt. He's walking through a different part of the crowd, pacing like he can't find his seat. Right, Celeste, for real.
Hey, yo, NXT, what's good? What's up, Bobby?
Booker talking back to him.
Now that I got that out the way, at no point that I hear the champ call you out here. But since you're out here, I figured, let me give you this work. Last week, you rattled some cages. I publicly gave you props for it. I was once in your shoes. The only thing is that I didn't go on a microphone to try to clown nobody or try to bitch and moan to the world. I went out there and I put in work. I proved week after week, month after month, that I am the man that I say I am, baby. And you got a chip on your shoulder because you're nice and comfortable, nice.
Cruz
As nice
and
as
Tony need to amp up their promo game, or Grayson is going to chew them up.
You feel me? It was either this or become another statistic of the same blocks that I still live on. But check me. I hope and
Grayson
pray
literally is acting like he's
for
falling
your
asleep.
sake that you never have to meet the man in the mirror that I went to war with. And I want you to think about that when you're rehearsing your corny ass comeback lines, right? The difference between me and you is that I've spent years proving that I belong here. You've spent years trying to prove to others that they should notice you. Nah.
Hey, I don't understand why you care what these people think. Their opinion doesn't matter. How many times are you going to tell the same sad story? I get it, dude. You conquered some demons. I got demons too, but I'm embracing them, and it feels good. So all this fire you got right now, get ready, Cruz. Someone had to piss all over it.
You're a funny dude, Grayson. But you know what the problem is? That you only fight for yourself. Yeah. I'm going to tell you straight up. It ain't going to get you nowhere. I promise you. But when you have people that depend on you, people that you got to feed, people that hold you accountable, that's what makes you the man, homeboy. That's what makes you unstoppable, homeboy.
All right. Listen, I don't care what either of your motivations are. You both want the same thing, my title. So listen, talk to Stone, make a #1 contenders match, and I'll see the winner at Heatwave.
Man. Guys, what do I always say? Find the positive, find the joy in wrestling, find the things that you love. Grayson Waller is fighting an uphill battle in trying to get people to meet him on his level promo-wise. Both Tony and Cruz could not hang with Grayson in that segment. And it is, I mean, honestly, both of them kind of bored me in comparison. But the good news is we got NXT Underground tonight, and we're showing a recap from the end of March, I believe it was, when they exactly proven them right. Dawsey, it's crazy. Grayson Waller is the most believable person out of the three. And if you don't like him, then that says even less about what we're working with here.
But there's a lot more at stake than the last time. And obviously, you're going to go ahead and defend the NXT Women's title, but in the underground match, and that really fits just favors Lola. And I feel like we might be in our head. I think we're in over our head.
Ren is feeling a little anxious.
We wanted this. We wanted to be champions together. We wanted this pressure. Look, you're up next. Let's go. You got this. Let's go. I like it.
Okay. Wren Sinclair taking on Zaria. She's defending her speed title, which means a 5-minute time limit match. And Zaria has to either win in 5 minutes or she walks home empty-handed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome, the missus, to NXT.
She looks like she could beat me up.
I think she could beat a lot of people up, Zaria.
I say that because many of them don't.
True. No, I think you could beat up a healthy portion of the women's roster. Zaria would be a tough call, though.
Yeah, no.
She likes to headbutt.
She looks like genuinely tough, and I love that.
Yeah, she likes to headbutt. But there's definitely some ladies you could handle. I'm not even on the main roster. Maybe more main roster ladies you could probably handle.
Wow. Let's don't say too much. I'm not trying to get in a fight. I'm just making the point that she looks tough.
Raquel might be a problem.
Again, let's not say too much. I'm not trying to get in a fight with anyone.
But Liv and Roxanne could get this. Like I'm going to tell you right now. 2/3 of Judgment Day.
Somebody please make my husband close his mouth.
I'm just saying.
Anyway.
Yeah. It's all good. Will Wren be at ringside with Kendal? Yeah, actually, that's a good question. Last name, I guess we'll have to see what this speed match has for us. Like, I think if she gets away from it just fine. Sorry, I would assume she would be, because the underground matches usually have people circling the ring anyways. Like, they take the ropes off the ring and they try to make it look like a Fight Club kind of situation. Yeah. And sometimes they bring in fans to line the actual ring area and stuff. Would it be more like an elephant-like headbutt or getting hit with a baseball bat? I need to know what's an elephant headbutt. Or are we just talking about that sounds like it's more intense? I don't know. Nevertheless. I don't know. But we're on commercial break. When we come back, Wren will probably make her entrance, and they'll start the clock, and we'll see who wins this match.
Okay, I like those.
Word. Yeah, last name. But could we all agree not to give my wife the Zaria Rhea makeup treatment? I like it. Oh, how strong is my wife's headbutt? Oh, I thought we were talking headbutt. No, I was saying Zaria headbutts when we were talking about how she maybe couldn't handle Zaria. I said Zaria throws headbutts. Now my wife, she's not a headbutter. But she would fight dirty if she needed to.
I mean,
well, listen, it's a fight.
Yeah.
Honor and fighting, what is that? If you push me to the point of fighting, forget about it. I win or I die.
Right.
Which is why I don't fight people, because if I'm going to, that's it. Celeste says.
Hi. Yeah, no. I mean,
that's that country girl in you.
I know. I'm like, well, my dad taught me self-defense, and he's like, if a man ever gives you problems, just put your thumb in his eyeball.
Right. Right.
So that's how I learned.
Yeah. No, honestly, she's going to look at me funny when I say this, but you're all wrestling fans and you've been watching my videos. You're learning the history. I think she would fight like a female Mick Foley. Oh, gosh. Minus the hands in the mouth. I know that's your least favorite finisher of all time, but he was just like, oh, we're going to fight? Then I'm just bringing the fight to you until it's over.
Yeah.
And that you would be old school. Terry Funk, Cactus Jack. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hardcore. Sure. If there's something you can pick up and swing, you're going to do it.
Right.
Okay, so Wren didn't actually get an entrance televised, but we're starting the match already. Oh, they've got the ladies on the screen too, like they do on Raw lately. That's a new production feature. We're already 30 seconds in. Zaria's pretty much in control here.
I mean,
Well, yeah. I mean, I like Wren's one of my favorites. I don't know why I could see why she'd be nervous because Zaria is a bit of a monster.
yeah.
But also, it's not really like her to be like scared before a match, though. And oh nope.
Things really started to go wrong.
I blame
Issues began. You blame Zaria. You just said Zaria.
So WWE purchased a Sirius XM channel.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, so they're doing radio broadcasts of like SummerSlam and stuff along with. And the guys you hear now, Vic Joseph and Booker T, did the SummerSlam call all weekend. So people are like, Booker T was calling SummerSlam all weekend. So I heard like a clip and he's like, oh man, and that's, you're just hearing it, right? Because it's the radio broadcast. It's pretty funny. Yeah.
I love Booker.
Yeah. Booker's a Hall of Famer in WWE and in our household. He and Queen Charmel. King Booker.
Oh,
It's nothing like the streets British accent.
it's like elaborate elbow. It's hilarious.
Yeah, she winding up for that drop. It hurts more when you do that.
Right.
She hasn't looked at the clock one time. It's a big. Now she just looked up and realized 2:50. So
She's
Vic-
like, what'd you say?
Vic was like, dang it, Zaria. You ruined my spot.
she is close to possibly wearing 2 belts here tonight on the top of the championships. That underground match is.
But this is what you've taught me.
Yes. What have I taught you?
That anybody who's leading for the majority of the match is going to lose.
It does tend to happen. It would be what they call a burial if Zaria were to do this the whole time and then just win at some point. Like it. Yeah.
Maybe she's regretting that right now.
Oh, back elbow. Well, Nightmare King, it may not be. Oh, Wren's holding her mouth. Selling pretty strong on that. Did she get it? She get busted? No, she just holding on to it. Sending any main roster guy down to NXT is going to help their men's division because their men's division is lacking. And if you don't see the gap in promo quality between Grayson Waller and Tony D'Angelo and Cruz Montana and the rest of the men's division, like if you can't see it, I don't know if I can show it to you.
It's like
if I'm
they
being
maybe
honest.
moved up too many people too soon without having enough strong people left. And so then they were like, oops, we've made a mistake because we don't have anybody left here who can cut a promo
Right.
in the mail.
Nakamura, I mean, Shinsuke would have had increased the in-ring quality of the match, but not Shinsuke's getting older, so he's not going to move as fast as a Grayson Waller. And Shin can't cut the promos that Grayson can. I mean, and they also roll up. By the way, we have 45 seconds left in the match. And Wren's starting to make a comeback. And also, this is a little prejudicial and a little condescending to general wrestling fans. But NXT already has Naraku. It's kind of like a Julia problem on the main roster when they already had Asuka. I don't think Shin and Naraku are different enough from each other to stand apart. And it's like we already have a mysterious Japanese guy who can spit mist. We don't need a second one. 8 seconds are on the outside of the ring. I think Wren's going to survive. Come on, Wren. Just run. Just run. Ding, ding. Oh, and Wren.
She's like, I'm still doing this.
Wren survives. All right.
I feel like they got a little behind on their stuff, and they're like, well, I still want to do this thing.
Right. I'm still going to do my spot even after the bell rang.
For some reason, towards the end, it kind of felt like it a little bit. It's like not they weren't doing anything wrong, but it like a little bit.
Oh, Zaria, sore loser. Go ahead.
De-evolved into the same moves that I feel like I did with like my cousins in the pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like a point where Wren like flipped her over her back, and I was like, I feel like definitely done that.
Well, we may not be done with these two ladies, but Wren lives to fight another day. OTM in the back. All right. Their tag team.
Mm-hmm.
The man on the right moonlights in the Mexico promotion, where he's a part of a heel stable that just got really infamous down there. But his partner is not a part of it. And he's like, hey, man, what's up with that? He's like, it's cool. You and me are still cool. But every once in a while, some of the guys from the faction show up and they're like, hey, man, whatever. But they side-eyeing this guy. So, and then, here's Birthright and Stax.
What do you mean, Alexis? I just wanted to come over here and remind you that I was right. OTM is crumbling, and it turns out you are a fan. I'm tired of speaking on our name. Right. How about you and I go out there one-on-one? I'm sorry. You don't have to go through the speed term. I don't even know that about no tournament. I thought you were a tag team. You want a singles match? I'm solo. Singles. My brother got his plan. I just found my backup plan.
Uh-oh. Trouble in OTM Paradise. OTM stands for Out the Mud. By the way.
Sure.
Here comes the Vanity Project. Allison saw a still photo of them yesterday and was not impressed.
Now that I'm seeing it, I'm remembering now because I remember the lady and he explained that to me. But yeah, that one guy literally like straight out of a Disney Channel movie.
Oh yeah, these are Disney Channel movie villains. They're definitely coming up to the main character and making really bad pun jokes at them, while the other guys just laugh at everything they have to say. Yeah, for sure.
We're at the WWE warehouse. Hallowed ground.
And they're going to be facing Myles, Borne, and Tavion Heights. Myles and Tavion used to be a part of a group with William Regal's son, who's in Birthright now, and Wren. They were like, we're all technical wrestlers, and we're all really good, basically what happened. But Regal's son was a little too bossy, and Myles was like, I want to see if I can survive on my own.
Our friend from the Georgia Aquarium's son.
Yes. Yeah, he was the bossy. And so Myles was like, you know what? I want to see if I can make it on my own. And Myles also a deaf performer, and he's like kind of spoken up about his ability to succeed despite that and stuff. It's kind of inspiring. He's currently the North American champion. Tavion, his partner, who used to be in that faction with him. I'm oversimplifying for the purposes of saving time. He's like a black Chad Gable.
Oh, okay.
Which is a compliment. Where I'm coming from, and then they're facing Vanity Project, the Disney Channel villains. So anyway, but Tavion has not come out and said that he's kind of jealous of Myles' success, but he is kind of like, man, if I can't win a title, he's never won a title in NXT in his whole time there. He's like, if we don't win these titles tonight, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. And also a little, off-screen lore. Myles is Stephanie Vickers' boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Which is two people I would not have picked together. But there you go.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Does that mean Wren gets a shot at the North American title? Actually, you know what, last name? That is a great question. I feel like if she had won that match, she would have earned the right to sort of demand that title shot. But she just kind of survived it. So I don't know where it'll go. Maybe Robert Stone will surprise us at Heat Wave. Maybe we get a rematch, and this time Zaria's title is on the line.
I thought at this time that the words coming across the screen were wrestlers' names, and now I just realized that it will be that in
different languages. Yes.
I was like, gosh, they have really long names.
Yeah, that's Voltreme. What? It's like the Key and Peele football player sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah, regressimos, Ohio State University. I can't even say that. Feel OTM can be tag team champions early when they get to the main roster. Yeah, I mean, they definitely would be able to take advantage of the opportunity of strong booking for sure. They give me this isn't going to sound great because they didn't pan out on the main roster, but real like authors of pain energy, like super dominant in NXT, but they couldn't book them right on the main roster, which is upsetting. But yeah, just two big dudes who can hit hard, man. Like sometimes that's all you need when you're a tag team.
Yep.
Not every team, but if you don't have a lot of teams that are like that and you bring one up that does, it's pretty special.
Well, I'm making you pizza for dinner, so I probably better go check the dough and see if
Awesome.
it's risen.
She is a keeper. An absolute keeper.
Not just because I make you pizza from scratch.
No, for all the reasons, but that is one of those reasons tonight. All right. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for stopping by. Everybody was very happy to see you. Yeah.
You were happy to see me.
I'm always happy to see you. As are they, but I'm never as happy as me.
All right. I might be back, but I need to feed you. So.
Okay. All right. Love you. Which brand will they put him? Last name, I think they could thrive on SmackDown. I think SmackDown would be a good place for OTM. Because at some point, one of my figures fell. I'll get it later. It was the Bushwhacker. I'm telling you, man, I've got one Bushwhacker who never wants to stay put.
Cheers.
Grayson is backstage talking to Kalani.
Honestly, and you're right about the 10% ready for the main roster, but you've already had plenty of chances at the NXT Championship, and I'm still waiting for one. So trust me, when I finally get it, I'm gonna do something that even you couldn't do.
What's that?
Win the top title on my very first attempt. Yep.
Ooh, hey Lonnie.
Yeah.
Don't miss.
I won't.
Oh, that was cute. She told Lonnie, don't miss.
I moved across the world just like you did. Meanwhile, I'm twice the size of you, and I can do things in that ring that you can only dream of doing. So why don't you come and find out just how soft I am?
You think you know my story? Look at you, lad. Yeah, take it. You don't know what sacrifice is. So how about you wait till you go through puberty?
Oh,
Hey, here we go, boy.
Cam just jumped Mason Rook, who was trying to step to Grayson. Also, Grayson was saying, come back and talk to me once you've gone through puberty to Mason Rook. All right, Tavion's here, and he's ready to fight. The struggle toward the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. Never break. I kind of do like Myles Borne's theme. It's getting to me now. Oh, their gears matching and everything. Come on.
The NQCC, Myles Borne is always trying to show heights the path, show heights the way. Okay, Borne and Heights capture the tag titles here tonight. We're out here like the duo. They're friends. They're partners.
Oh man, the Ascension. Yeah, what a remember them tale they were.
I'd say relax today a little bit for Heights.
All right, NXT tag titles on the line. We're approaching the halfway point in the show. We still have Keanu and EK Prosper, and we have the Underground match as well. All right, Vanity Project, Myles and Tavion. Who we got? I feel like we'll get Vanity Project. I'm afraid for Myles' sake that Tavion's going to crash out.
Earlier, what we just noticed go on in the locker room area. Do you think these four are a little extra fired up by what Grayson Waller had to say last week and again here tonight?
You know what? They should be, because everything Waller said was just facts. Back to Tavion Heights, though. This guy right here, I don't like it. He's living in the past. Man. He's living in that old NQCC days. That shot there. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to start believing in himself. Can't believe in what happened back in the good old days when he was getting a win here, a win there. Oh no, Vic.
Angle slam perfectly executed by Myles Borne into the cover.
Maybe you want to call it a Myles. Maybe you want to call it a Myles Borne slam. Maybe you don't want to call it a.
But you call it a Myles Borne slam. We'll see how you get that out so fluently every single week moving forward. As Borne back up, nice standing switch tag was made. Ricky Smokes gets shot, but he doesn't realize Brad Baylor's swinging a miss.
Big Randy drop kick from Myles Borne.
I'm liking everything Myles Borne's got going on right now, but this tag, man, this is a setback. This is a setback for Myles Borne. I'm just saying, the guy's a champ. He's a single champ. He don't need to be thinking about nobody but himself. DTA. I've been trying to
said it time and time again. Borne did defend the North American Championship last week. 6th time he has done that, and in doing so, in beating Cam Hendricks, he earned himself and Heights this championship opportunity. And look at this.
Oh man, what a tag move!
Right through his Heights.
Tavion is moving like the wind in there, man. Yeah, the Ascension in NXT looked unbeatable. They were like the Road Warriors, and then they got on the main roster, and they looked like guys who were on main event.
These guys are unbelievable, Vic.
They may be unbelievable, but can they continue to reign over the tag team division?
All right, commercial break coming up, guys.
Well, the Vanity Project certainly have turned this matchup around wherever you're watching around the world. This is the second championship match tonight here, live on NXT. Big Just alongside Booker T. Had a great weekend in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Getting to check out all the action and cover over SummerSlam.
Oh my, oh my.
NXT's fingerprints all over the biggest party of the summer. The tag was made. Baylor back in.
It was, and I tell you, all these young guys right here tonight.
Tell you what, man, even though they're on commercial break, Tavion's like really busting out his bag of tricks for this match.
Should be very grateful towards this X-Plex. Into the cover, hook to the outside. Get another near ball. I should be very grateful and gracious towards Myles.
Yes, he should be. I mean, it should be. You know, give him a piece of his paycheck, in my opinion. Because my thing is this, man. Tavion Heights, he's wishing, he's hoping to get to that position one day. But I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna happen by osmosis. He just can't make it into existence. He got to want that work like Myles Borne. He's doing right now.
Let's hit that pie buster. And Baylor sticking his nose in. Borne took his eyes off Smokes. Smokes the legal superstar. And Jackson breakout here. Helping out Smokes. Official didn't see getting Baylor out and turned it right around.
Man, they don't work. You go to plan B. Plan B don't work. You go to plan C. That's just the way the game goes. Here we go. Here we go. I love Smokes got talent, man. It's a lot of talent.
You know, I think Vanity Project coming into this match would maybe overlooking the opposition, maybe overlooking the challenger.
What you talking about?
Something.
What you talking about?
Champions are underdogs in some
Sometimes
ways.
champions are underdogs, but they don't have to win. They just don't have to win.
Vanity Project in control now on Myles Borne. Yeah, man, I have a hard time remembering the Ascension's entrance now. It's been so long since I've seen them do anything. Connor and Victor, is that right?
Making sure.
Tim's nervous now. He's breathing in my ear like he's all nervous. Did you say something wrong? As Vanity Project, double your pleasure, double your fun.
Beautiful work by the young guys.
Get another kick out. And Heights starting to maybe feel a little anxious over there on the far side of the ring. Starting to get a little worried maybe that the only opportunity he's going to have at gold is slipping through his fingertips right now.
I love the approach. It's a Vanity Project. These young guys, they look like two rental veterans just taking their time. There's a pace involved here, Vic. And these guys are well in control of this matchup right now.
I think you go back to trying to weather that early storm because Borne and Heights, I mean, they came out of the gates hot.
You know why they thought that? They were going to come out here and just run roughshod over these young guys. But let me tell you something. Baylor and Smokes, these guys are champions for them. These guys are the real deal.
Big right hand.
Oh, look.
Myles
You big rude action.
Who's walking out tonight? Tag team champs. Vanity Project shot. Looking to have their 6th championship defense here tonight.
Vanity Project 161 days of tag team champion. Put some respect on Big Shot Man, man.
Going around, shoulders down, almost had a new champion's crown tonight. And what do you got, a statistician in your ear? Tim saying when I got inside trail on an earfall. Baylor Smokes alongside Lockwood Drake. They always seem to be getting a little overconfident because there always seem to be cutting corners just like that. Myles looking for that Borne game. Jackson Drake holding on to his partner. And then right since that moment, it's been all Vanity Project. The way they talk to authority, the way they prance around here, the way they just have their annoying.
All right, we're at the halfway point of the show tonight. So if you're just joining us today, opening the show tonight, Jaida Parker and Thea Hale successfully defeated Karmen Petrovic and Nikkita Lyons. Wren Sinclair successfully defended her speed title against Zaria via time stoppage. The 5-minute clock ran out. And then we also had a 3-way promo between Grayson Waller and Tony D'Angelo and Cruz Montana. Leading to what will probably be a number 1 contenders match between Grayson Waller and Cruz Montana for the right to face Tony D'Angelo for the NXT title in Heatwave. And currently, the Vanity Project are defending the tag team titles against Myles, Borne, and Tavion Heights. We also have Keanu Carver getting ready to face EK Prosper. Our main event is going to be the NXT Underground. Lola Vice challenging for the women's title against Kendal Gray. And we might actually get Bronco from, I think Bronco, no, Lucia from OTM against Lexus King. But I don't know if that'll be tonight or next week. But they had a stare down backstage tonight. Cam Hendricks and Mason Rook are also still beefing together. All right, Tavion Heights now in the ring. Just got throws and suplexes for everybody in the Vanity Project. Big clothesline to Ricky Smokes.
See that right there? That was a definite cover right there for Tavion Heights.
Tag to Myles Borne. But yes, Sharmonica, the Underground is tonight. Wow. Oh. Drop kick into a power bomb. Only 2.
He was on fire. What was he thinking, man?
I don't know. That may come back to backfire here on the challengers. Is Borne just got
Oh, man. Jumping Meteora by Ricky Smokes. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. If he has, it never registered with me until now. Drop kick spinebuster combo. 2. No. Tavion Heights breaks up the pin. The second half of the match has really picked things up.
It's all about the NXT Tag Team titles, the second of 3 championships tonight.
All right, Myles tags to Tavion.
This indeed is awesome.
Oh, man.
Just might have knocked down Smokes. Borne is not the legal superstar, though. Heights is the legal one for his team. Oh, you're talking about doubling up. Whoop, slipping down the back of the champion.
Jeez. Double thigh slap. Double power slam reversals from the former NQCC. That is pretty crazy last name. I wasn't thinking about that. Jackson Drake trying to distract. Oh, Jackson Drake and Michael Lockwood have been ejected from ringside. That could mean good things. Oh, backhand slap.
taking out the challengers. Oh, Stokes and Baylor.
Oh, Borne again.
Borne again to Stokes.
Clothesline. Baylor out. Tavion, come take it. Big belly to belly. 1-2. We got new tag team champions, y'all. Tavion has struck gold in NXT. And Myles and Tavion are your new NXT tag champions. I did not see this coming. Myles 2 belts in the house. I love it for Tavion. I love it for Tavion. He's been overdue for some gold in NXT for a while. But look at him go. And what torque on that belly to belly from Tavion, dog. Like, he cinched that thing in there and launched him. Barry Windham would be proud. Look at all that gold from the NQCC. You know what's actually pretty wild? Think about the NQCC. Tavion, Myles, Wren, and Charlie. 3 of those people have gold and 1 don't. Sorry, Charlie. Oh, and now we're getting so we're getting video footage of video packages from Kendal and Lola's history. We had their match that ended in controversy at Brooklyn, and now this is the triple threat with JC Jane, the one where Lola I think this is the one where Lola won. Two belt Myles, yep. That is a good question, last name. What's this mean for the tag titles at Heatwave? Surely they'll book something.
I'm gonna find Tom. I'm gonna find the damn right. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him my damn self.
Keanu and Lockwood still staring each other down.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I feel like we're doing the Mark Henry China thing. Like, I feel like we're fully redoing the China story with Michael Lockwood. Like, she was into Jackson Drake, who's like Triple H, and now we're getting the Mark Henry bit with Keanu Carver.
Just aside from the mechanics of getting my shoulder working properly, the in-ring recovery is a different.
And there's a WWE Unreal clip from Liv Morgan's recovery. Human American Champion. I did not catch that, Chris Wrestling Views. By the way, good evening. Good to see you, man. I did not catch that. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but who knows? The ref didn't even count the 3. Oh, no. Oh, man. They were so excited. Honestly, I was just jazzed to see Tavion like just rip that belly to belly onto a member of the Vanity Project. You know what? Last name, I think that would be a great tag match because you could do, OTM's tag title shot. You could make Perros Del Mal being present in the tag match to create some, create some tension with OTM. And, I think that would cook completely. That would cook all the way through. You get a nice, clean cook all the way through. Oh, season 4 of Ted Lasso is now on Apple TV. Your boy's going to have to get ready to do a review there. Cuban American champion. Yeah. Oh, Dawsey. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, last name. Did we talk about this last name? Did you see, speaking of Football is Life, did you see where the actor who played Danny Rojas actually got a pro soccer contract? And I can't remember where he's playing, but he actually played for a team a few months ago. But that's pretty wild. Yeah, got to watch Ted Lasso season 4. I'm hoping, I'm looking forward to wrapping up X-Men 97 season 2. That's getting pretty interesting too. I kind of like season 1 better, but season 2 is still good. Yeah, Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Hope you guys get out to see that if you haven't. It's also very good. So we'll see what happens.
In Las Vegas.
Lizzie Rain backstage. Oh, and she's been cornered by the culling.
He's just mad at me and Nico kicked him out of his own group.
I'll handle Spears.
You know, the result last week would have been a lot different for him, right?
That is bollocks. Luck is for losers, and you lost to the Maiden of Metal, Izzy.
I think it's time you learn your place around here, Rain.
Yeah?
Oh, like me, right? How'd I know you'd do something like this? You would have beaten her, and you're going to take care of me. Is that right? Well, I'm glad we were all on the same page because I just cleared it. Was
Danny's sister. That's pretty cool.
Next week,
What's up, RT Rick?
You against Rain and I.
Didn't you used to say that while you're ahead, never take your own advice? Next week, whatever trick you pull, see. Guess we'll see.
Okay, mixed tag next week. Sean Spears and Lizzie Rain against the culling.
So if things go sideways next week, it's going to be 3-on-1 real quick.
Smart girl. Hard to argue with Lizzie.
All right, Keanu, Carver, and EK Prosper coming at you. Scary Sherry. Yeah. She's got some of those vibes. True. Interesting pairs for sure.
Carver with that nasty attitude, that aggressive nature, putting that man through our announce desk. Absolutely no remorse for anyone that's ever been around him. That is Keanu Carver.
So here comes EK Prosper.
It was matchup that featured Carver taking out Hank Walker. Then you see big victory for Keanu Carver. Round of applause for him, but again, it's what took place afterwards.
Yeah, Keanu still missing something, and whatever it is, it's in the ring. I see like flashes of a good dominant wrestler in him, but yeah, we'll see what he brings tonight because Prosper can make him look good. We'll see what happens here.
Something like this in the real view mirror as far as the key calm, as well as something I said all the time that concern yourself with business that concern you, right?
was very interesting that very calmly asked for this matchup in our general manager Robert Stone's office. It was granted to him. It's all he wanted. There was no destruction. There was no yelling. There was
no need, no man. Like,
we great.
the hell was that?
That was very unusual from Keanu Carver. But let's get back into it. Does EK have Carver's number? I guess that's what I'm getting to by saying he's 2-0.
I wouldn't necessarily say that at all. I mean, getting the win here, getting the win there, that's just part of this business. But like I said, a guy like Keanu Carver, he's a powerhouse. You want to put a guy like this in your rearview mirror if you possibly can, Vic.
Or the hammerlock right now. Nice counter for a moment. And just with one arm.
Yeah. Yeah, he does have those Javon vibes for sure.
Carver right there is taking his time and trying to measure. I've never seen this side of Keanu Carver.
Whoa. What a counter by Prosper. Big kick.
Caught for a second time. Right in the face.
Prosper.
And here goes EK.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That man.
Prosper is incredibly athletic.
Unreal. Boy, that's where you taught him.
He jumped. He just jumped from the mat to the top rope and immediately moonsaulted off like he bounced off. He bounced feet first off the top turnbuckle pads. Crazy. I agree, Shimonica. That's a flashy enough move. He should spotlight that.
Turn some heads, but look at the athleticism from Carver. And men his size shouldn't be able to do things like that. And Prosper right now looks like he's seen a ghost. And again, though, Carver's backed up a little.
He is bouncy. You ain't playing about that. Oh, Keanu just did that Brock Lesnar jump. Oh, Prosper just got caught on the outside. We can get a power slam? Nope. Jeez. Prosper just jumped the table and clipped Booker. But Keanu almost ran into Booker, and he was actually apologetic to Booker this time. Good grief. Double stomp on the back. I'll tell you what, this match is it's an impressive back and forth so far. I'll say this about EK Prosper. Incredibly athletic. I think one of the things that'll be important for him and his time in NXT is what Triple H said in Unreal about it's less important about the moves you do, but what you do in between the moves. Because he's got the moves. Prosper's got the moves. That's not a problem. If he can refine that stuff, that the mortar of the bricks, that what you do in between the moves that sticks, he could be really special. He's already, again, crazy athletic, can do a lot of great stuff. I think that'll take him from really good to great. Good grief. What a sell from Prosper. He just got thrown into the turnbuckle, and he took a nasty back bump. It looked like he whipped his head on the mat. He landed so hard. I've never seen anybody do that. The cruiserweight division, I know, man. I missed that too last name. They could sign enough people, man. They could have a bananas cruiserweight division right now with the different luchas and stuff. I mean, they kind of use the Intercontinental title division as the cruiserweight division. Think about the guys who could double as cruiserweights, like Penta, Gable, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Dom. A lot of those guys could be believable cruiserweights. Javon, Ethan Page, Like all those guys could be believable cruiserweights. Maybe not Rusev or obviously Big Cass, who just came back last night. But yeah. And then you could bring like Ilya and Carmelo into that if you want. I'm just mentioning people who are good that they're not doing anything with right now. Ricky Saints could work in that division too. You could have a nasty cruiserweight division if you just opened up the Johnny Gargano, get him from stopping planking. Yeah, just a crazy number of potential cruiserweights if you would reinvest in that division.
Look at that right there. Keeping DK real close to the body right there. Not to let him have a chance at doing any of those high risk producers, man.
Leaning all that weight on the basket.
So good, Celeste. Yeah, really, it was great. I look forward to seeing it again. I may not ever see it again until it comes available to watch at home. But man, yeah, it was a wonderful. It's a wonderful show. Yeah, all the feels, girl, for sure. So many good characters in it.
Keanu Carver, certainly making Prosper have to think about everything that is happening right now as he continues to inflict damage in this matchup on NXT. Keanu Carver's been in control of this match, and Brooke, you've been impressed with his wrestling ability in this matchup, a side of him we've never seen.
Keanu Carver's definitely he's been very, very venture in this matchup, and it's paying off. This is a different side of Keanu Carver,
Oh man, nasty clothesline from Keanu Carver. I tell you what, man, these two aren't bad together because EK Prosper, the way he bumps and sells for Keanu makes him look like a monster. Oh, so that's what happened. It happened so fast. He threw EK Prosper into the corner, and he went face first into the second turnbuckle and slammed. He whiplashed his head back down on the mat. It was a nasty, nasty bump he took. 205 Live. Man, you know what, dude? Of all things WWE has done over their history with programming and stuff, I was the most disappointed that show didn't do well because that had a crazy good roster. Crazy good roster. 205 Live was great. Like during the Neville years, especially before they gave up and put the title on Enzo, I did not like the Enzo run for 205 Live. But the Neville run and the Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy runs, jeez, man, those were great. They tried to make TJP a thing at the beginning, but it didn't really last. Internal sight moonsault. Is Prosper's mouth bleeding, or is he wearing a mouth guard? He's looking like Royce Keys looked last night. Whoa! Swanton blockbuster. That's crazy. I've never seen that move before. That's the most indie-rific move I've ever seen, but it was great. Yeah, Prosper's busted open in the mouth. We got a little color on NXT, man. Jumping in Zaguri from Prosper. Big right hand. What was that? Keanu Carver just gave Prosper a pop-up German suplex. That was wild, and only for a 2 count, which I don't think is the right call. Good grief, he just killed him with that power bomb. Carver just had 2 consecutive moves that should have finished this match. They were both nasty looking enough. Either one of them should have ended Prosper.
Should have finished EK Prosper.
You got to give credit to Prosper, the resiliency right now being shown out.
Yeah, RT Rick, I think you're right about Enzo. I feel like that was kind of the beginning of the end.
We have not seen this get overly frustrated where he's made a mistake.
Uh-oh. Rolls through. That was the sequence that beat Carver by Prosper the first time he beat him.
He has a take on it.
Whoa! Prosper landing out of speed, comes in, ducking a clothesline, charging right in. And
Oh. Floating drop kick. Pop-up drop kick. Shining Wizard. Dude, stop taunting. Prosper, keep on him. Whoa. Moonsault comes up short, but Carver rolls him up. And Carver caught him. Caught him with a small package. How curious. They are. Now, listen. You're going to have people who said that was a stupid finish. And let me just speak for you guys if you want to respond. Those people don't watch the show. They set the pieces in play weeks ago that Carver is actually a lot smarter than he lets on. And he has he outsmarted Prosper instead of overpowering him. That was actually a good story. That's right, Artsy. They are showing us that Keanu tries to kill you like a monster, and if he can't do it, he will outthink you. And he outthought Prosper. Props to him. That might have been the best Carver match he's had. Now, granted, a little bit of a low bar, but I think that's the best one he's had. Dark State out here talking. I ain't really listening, if I'm being honest. But Dion Lennox crashing out. He wants to be hungry like Grayson.
What the hell are we doing here? But he ain't right about us. Hell no. And next week, Saquon doesn't walk away from us because we're going to make sure of it. Because when Dark Stays striking, ain't nobody sold.
I know Chris Wrestling views that part with him saying my bad to Booker. That didn't sit right with me. I wonder if they're, the phrase soft launching. Maybe they're soft launching a face turn for Carver. Instead of making him a heel that has beef with authority figures. Maybe they're just testing it out to see how the crowd takes to it. I don't know. Because he hasn't done anything overt. But that interaction with Booker was out of character. And now we see Kendal Gray's win at Great American Bash against Lola.
I worked way too hard for too long to step to the side. I told you would dominate this NXT Women's Division one day, but it would be when Lola Vice was done.
Maybe Chris Wrestling News, that might be what we're looking at here.
For one night, you were the better woman, but you beat me in a match. You can't beat me in a fight. You bring me my title, and you meet me in the underground.
All right. Recapping the underground. Dion replacing Cutler and Osiris is not a bad idea. Oh, yeah, Zufa boxing. Nobody cares. Man. So, anyway, solid NXT tonight. So we're in the last half hour, and the only match we got left should be the Underground. It's going to take them time to take the ring apart and stuff too. So I imagine once we come back, maybe we'll get some backstage segments, some plug in a next week's show, and then get the entrances, and we should be ready to rock and roll for our main event. Can imagine Dion Lennox joining Perros Del Mal. You know what?
Why are we fighting?
He could fit in there.
Start there.
Not a bad idea.
Cena's retiring. We know there is a finality.
The last time will indeed be now.
The why is everything.
I will say this about Unreal. I was really stoked to see their homage to with Punk and Cody giving Cena their belts, because Punk had realized that Cena and Batista had done that to Hulk Hogan. And I thought that was great.
Who's next? That's the one.
Literally, the last thing you want for your dancing partner in the ring is to get hurt. Oh, I'm okay. You hear that all the time. Just give me a second.
No one walks away and skates.
And if I get dinged up in the middle of the match and quit, what's it say about me?
Printer lands in the back of his neck. He's okay.
I'll run through a wall for those people. Real things happen. It might not seem like a big deal, but
You know what?
so much better.
After watching Raw last night, I'm very intrigued by giving us the Braun Breaker Oba Femi feud. I mean, I think Oba should go over, but I love the way they're giving Braun Breaker this sort of obsession over the attention that Oba's getting that, you know, that should have been him but wasn't. It's very good.
Is everything I've ever looked for?
There's nothing that I want to do.
The future is now.
This is a moment they're going to replay for years.
That is an interesting last name. It's not so bad. Because I'm all for whether they both join Perostamal or if both, or if, you know, they kick him out. I would like OTM to stick together one way or another. That's how I feel about it anyways. Oh my.
Huge news today. WWE announced that the 40th annual Royal Rumble will take place in February 2027 at State Farm Stadium in Arizona. Glendale will host the Royal Rumble along with No Shade UFC and the PBR World Finals Championship, marking the first confirmed event under TKO's multi-year partnership ahead of the general ticket on sale date, which will be announced in the coming months. Fans can register now to receive an exclusive pre-sale offer by visiting WWE.com/Royal Rumble 27.
All right. Shiloh.
One hell of a drug. I say that because after I beat Tristan Angels last week, pretty much felt like everything was all right. Then I tried to blow my nose, and my whole face just filled with air. Turns out during the match, I fractured part of my skull called the maxilla, which is definitely like a rare type
Shiloh
of fracture.
fractured his
But
skull.
unfortunately with this one, it might be a little while till you guys see my face back in the ring. Speaking of weird injuries, though, I'm kind of confused by this guy Cam Hendricks and his hurt knee. He said he had a lateral meniscus issue, but those definitely don't heal that fast. So he was either lying about the extent of the strain or about being like 107% medically cleared or whatever. I kind of get it, honestly. This is my first time ever not being medically cleared to work out, and I'm already so bored. I'm just doing like random research. For instance, I knew Callie Armstrong went to USC, but I didn't know she had a world record in the sprint method. Ooh, and here's a good wrestling rabbit hole to
go down if you want. So after Chad Gable won the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam, I started doing some research on the IC title. Now, Pat Patterson was the first ever Intercontinental Champion. A lot of people know that. Officially, he won the title in a tournament in Brazil. But the weird part is there's no footage of the tournament happening. There's also no pictures of any part of the tournament, and there's no eyewitnesses that saw the tournament actually occur. I don't know. That one sounded alarm bells in my head. Ooh, other one that's kind of weird. You guys know that mist? Like the mist that Asuka and Shinsuke a couple times and Naraku like spray out of their mouth. So I thought that was something that was taken from Japan. But did you know that actually started in Texas? Yeah, super weird. It started with the Great Kabuki in the 80s. Then he brought it back to Japan and passed it down to the Great Muta and Tajiri. And then it became like a bigger part of Japanese wrestling and eventually was brought back to America. The name is Japanese, though. It's called Doku Kiri. And it translates actually to poison fog. Now we're talking. Anyways, that's kind of all I got for you right now.
I low-key actually love Shiloh Hill going down weird internet rabbit holes about wrestling in these segments. That was perfectly Shiloh. That was so intriguing. Oh, we're going to get Dory Funk Jr. Okay. Absolute legend, by the way.
Dory first came on the wrestling scene alongside his brother Terry as part of their father's homegrown
Terry Funk's brother.
Amarillo, Texas.
Dory Jr. watches and he thinks every minute.
Becoming a household name in the Lone Star State, quickly caught the attention of the NWA, where the brothers were both catapulted to.
Yeah, RT Rick, like he's got such a natural promo ability. It's just making sure creative finds the right angle for him. He talks so naturally. He doesn't. Shiloh doesn't talk like a wrestler cutting a promo. He just talks like a weird dude you run into at a comic book shop or something. And like there's an organic freshness to him that I actually appreciate.
For his devotion to passing on his more than 60 years of experience to future generations, WWE will forever remember Dory Funk Jr.
I've wrestled over 10,000 matches. I've driven 2 million miles. If I had the chance, would I do it all over again? You bet I would. I love professional wrestling.
Shout out to Dory Funk Jr., man. We don't get Terry Funk. We don't get some of the best wrestling we get. Talk about a forefather, man.
So you're a free agent and you're available? Perfect. Yeah, no, I definitely want to talk. Yeah.
Free agent. Available free agent.
I know you heard it, but it's definite next week. You and Waller, winner's the #1 contender, all right? I'm cooking.
Ooh. Signing another free agent. Tristan Angels.
Somebody new like you or Grayson Waller walking in here and being given a chance and an opportunity to compete for the NXT Championship.
Sounds like another main roster guy is going to be coming down to NXT.
New? Who's new? Did I stutter? You're new. First of all, when I was here putting in work last year, Great American Bash, Showdown, The Garden, you weren't here. Where were you? How long you been here?
About 3 months.
3 months. And I'm the new guy.
Okay, so Tristan Angels and Cruz Montana looking at things. All right, Grayson and Cruz next week. Have a feeling Tristan might get involved in that. Oh, y'all called it. We get a rematch, but this time it's a North American title. Dude, if it was Sheamus, that would be insane. Sean and Lizzie versus Nico and Izzy. Saquon and Dion one more time next week, too. It's a good card. A good card indeed. All right. Underground time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, talent's coming out to surround the ring. Well, here comes Lola. We're getting that pre-fight walk with the dum 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 sounds. Okay, Wren is coming out with Kendal. Technically, RT Rick Wren did retain that. They ran out of time. They were really going back and forth there at the end, but yeah, the clock struck 0 and Wren retained. So they're running it back next week, but this time for the North American title instead. Oh man, if Sheamus somehow showed up in NXT, yeah, between him and Grayson Waller, the men's division is dead. Like they would kill them both, kill them all.
By the end of the day, I'm to kill you. No bread. No water. Just speak tonight.
Precisely, and that's what they were saying about Zaria tonight, is that she could have done the soul thing, but she failed. And I think it would be absolutely crazy and fun for Zaria's character to not only have had to sit, off to the side while Soul achieved that, but then what if she was the reason another woman achieved that too by losing a title? It would be, I think that would be crazy stuff in a fun way. Oh yeah, what if Naraku does get involved? We haven't really seen him at all tonight. No information, no promos, no vignettes, none of that.
It's a big fight feel in this main event as we head into NXT Underground. And how does this woman, Lola Vice Booker, walk out champion once again?
All right, here comes Lola.
I'm sure it's gonna come into play. She's undefeated inside the underground fit. And that right there definitely comes in.
I would think we get 3, maybe 4 title matches at Heatwave, you'd think. Oh my gosh, Lola's dad is here again.
Taking in the scene.
There's no ropes. There's nothing here. If you've never witnessed an underground matchup, get ready.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's lock it in. Who you got? Lola for the repeat performance, or does Kendal conquer Lola in her element?
Challenger, how does she accomplish what no one has ever done? Beat Lola in the underground.
She knows that the one discipline.
Football season is almost here. We're very excited.
Traditional wrestling. I'm talking about good old US of A wrestling fan.
Got Kendal retaining. I would love to see Lola win. I do think the outcome of this match is going to be very telling about Lola's future. I'm not sure that I see Kendal losing the title at this point. Does really seem like they're very invested in her.
Unlike we typically see, races are taped. Lola pedaling padded gloves as we go up to micro. The following is the underground match for the NXT Women's Championship. In this match, there are no countouts, no pinfalls, and no disqualifications. The only way to win is by knockout or submission.
KOs or submissions.
From Miami, Florida, Lola. Her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada. She is the NXT Women's Champion, Kendal. No smiles, all game faces. This is the atmosphere we've been waiting for, and I don't like to correct Mike Rome. He said knockout, submission, also referee stoppage. The official is only there for those three reasons. Really,
Interesting. Vic Joseph mentions ref stoppage is a method of closure too for this match. All right, here we go. It's kind of, I know they're trying to go for the underground vibe here, but it is a little poorly lit. I would think there'd at least be a spotlight on the ring. Crowd's hot for this, though. It might be Evolve talent at ringside because they look like wrestlers, but I don't recognize any of them.
This the queen of the underground. She's beaten Natty, Baszler, Parker, and Connie Jordan. And looking for another submission. Both of them tied up again. There's no whips. There's no break. As they both get to the side. And
there's a mutual respect here between the two. Whoa, big takedown from Lola. Here we go. Now we're outside the ring.
And now both women starting to swing one more time. Going to the body is Lola. Turning back around. Lola swings to this wildly. Shoot again. Trying to get the double leg. But locked into a submission.
Right there. You can see it. It's locked into it. Squeeze off it.
And Lola went into the back of the steel post. And her hips went in to the steel steps. Vice right now is
Lola got run into the steps. Kendal. Oh, jeez. Lola just yanked Kendall's leg down, and she fell off the apron, face planted on the steps. Nasty work. Oh, jeez. Kendall's bleeding from the ear, and quite a bit.
The champion said she can continue to fight. Women's title's on the line. We're inside the underground.
It looked, ooh, dude, when did the CW start letting blood? I mean, unless we've had 2 hard-way bleeds tonight, this is crazy stuff. Kendall's trying to stand back up, but it's like her equilibrium is off in the commercial break. I'm surprised they went to commercial this way because the way they're selling her inability to stand up in a real fight, the ref would call it by this point.
You're closer than I am. Kendall Gray is saying she's okay to compete, but our medical team coming out here to check on the champion. It certainly could be. Kendall Gray did not say she quit. She's able to talk to the officials. She was able to get back to her.
Sometimes you gotta save a competitor from themselves.
Ooh, Wren throwing in the towel. I don't know. That surely they wouldn't repeat a finish like that since they did that with Natty and Jaida just last week.
Look, I don't mean to cut you off.
That would be crazy, though.
His father right now, his face is actually covered with his own hands. The tears start to come down his eyes from what's transpired here these last few moments. Look, no competitor wants to get into this to hurt another individual. But this is the danger.
Yeah, I prefer the fight pit too over the underground.
A steel cage. I mean, that is what makes this different.
That's what the underground is all about. Pain.
Well, I'm curious once they come back from commercial what they're gonna do. They're wrapping Kendall's head. All right, Kendall just yanked the bandages from the medics and wrapped her own head. She said, "I got it." She's getting back in. But I tell you what, man, Kendall is compromised though. Like she is selling not being able to maintain her balance with that shot. So if she somehow beats Lola, like what are we? I mean, I'm not saying Lola has to win, but they got to do something. What's up, CT Hill? Go Dogs, brother. Good to see you.
To the right ear of Kendall Gray. I mean, you've been hitting the ear, maybe broken the eardrum. The equilibrium of Kendall Gray has to be off. There's the old saying in Rocky, hit the one in the middle.
Can Kendall, take down a healthy Lola Vice when she can hardly stand? What a really hard-hitting episode tonight, though. Yeah, no, I agree that the logic of introducing throwing in the towel with Wren could work in this situation. I'm just saying, since they've already played that story out with another feud just a week ago, I feel like they wouldn't repeat the same thing, I almost wish they hadn't done it last week, and then we honestly could be more concerned that they would do it. Okay, well, Kendall's throwing some suplexes now. German suplex. All right, Kendall bringing the straps down, but she's starting to lose her footing again. Gosh, knee sends Kendall bounding out of the ring down to the floor.
You said it. Official might have to stop this match and step in, and that would be a stoppage.
Also, why would Wren need to throw in the towel when this match can be ended by ref stoppage? Kendall locks in the ankle lock.
She just took her hand off and then opened the door.
Oh, reversal. And now Lola's got an ankle lock on.
It's Kendall to tap. Referee in great position. Kendall's got to fight out of this. She's got to figure out a way to break free.
Got a bit of a lot of pain, too, right down there.
That was the tap. That was a frustration from Gray. Gray now trying to crawl anywhere, just getting ripped right back, and now Gray trying to fight out of this and able to continue this match. And no doubt, Vice, it's going to be this match.
It's a striking advantage. Educated feet, though, from Lola Vice coming into play there.
And if this starts breaking
Man.
down into a slugfest, the compromise.
Yeah, Kendall just got it at Great American Bash.
It's gotta be put down.
Lola Vice right there took a big shot, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to come down to who wants it most at the end of the night. And for this match, because Lola Vice, she's not going to quit. She won that title back around her waist, big deal.
Another body shot.
It's trading kicks here. We're in the last few minutes. Roundhouse kick. Oh, spinning back fist. They catch. Wow. Hank and Tank caught Kendall Gray from falling off the ring, pushed her back in, and then she threw an elbow at Lola, knocked them both down, but Lola's now caught her in the rear naked choke. That could have been a KO. She defended against Natty. I think this is her second defense. Or did she? No, Kalani still hasn't gotten a title shot yet.
Is Lola going to start throwing some hands right now? She just took her glove off.
Smart right there, exposing bare number.
Oh, and she slipped out with that right hand. And remember the ear. Remember the injury that sustained earlier in this match.
Oh, elbow to the ear. Oh my gosh. Lola Vice just spinning back fisted the ref. There's no ref. There's going to be shenanigans now. We need another ref. And Lola's got the choke in. Wren's right there. Oh, Kendall's out, but there's no. Oh, Wren's going to interfere to wake. She's waking Kendall up. She's smacking Kendall to wake her back up while Lola gets the ref. Super kick. Oh, man. Big roundhouse kick. Oh, and she's pounding. Oh, reverses into an armbar. Kendall caught her. She extends the arm. Can she make Lola tap? She made Lola tap. She made Lola tap. Wow. What a crazy booked underground match. Lola Vice loses in the underground. What a well-booked match. Wren interfered to keep her from being knocked out. We got a ref bump in an underground match. That nasty bleeding from the ear. Just brutality all around, and well done. That was a great main event. My number one mark moment of the night. But that... I just want to remind everybody, NXT had 2 bleeders tonight. We had 1 bleeder on Raw last night and no blood in Hell in a Cell.
You see the torque on the neck, but also on the joint of that right shoulder, the hyperextension.
Still, it doesn't matter in the storytelling of wrestling. It doesn't matter if the blood's real or not. Like, I don't subscribe to that. You know, you got to blade or do it hard way. Blood is blood in kayfabe storytelling. You know, it ain't real blood in the movies either. But, you know, all right. Sportsmanship, shaking hands. Lola's crying. Lola's crying in the ring. That might have been a swan song for Vice City. Lola definitely very emotional as we go off the air. So that might be it. That might be it for Vice City. Might be bigger things on the horizon for her. So anyway, what an episode of NXT. What a way to cap off SummerSlam weekend, you guys. Now we get a break until Friday. So yeah, man, what a great night. I can't wait to put the poll up. I mean, that main event was a massive marked moment. Surprisingly, I feel like almost every match was a marked moment tonight. I mean, even EK Prosper and Keanu had a great match, for what they do. Grayson Waller out here reminding everybody he's the only man who knows how to cut a promo, it feels like, which is overselling it. There's some dudes who can cut good promos. Saquon can cut a good promo. But Tony and Cruz better up their game if they want to hang with Grayson Waller. The tag title match was great. New tag champions. So yeah, and we'll have another great show next week too. But no doubt, Lola, Myles, and Tavion. I mean, honestly, Jaida and Thea was a great match. Keanu was a great match. Yeah, man, we had a great episode tonight. So anyways, I will put that poll up later. Make sure you go back and vote and give me your votes too for Mark Moment from Raw if you didn't vote in that either. But we had a heck of a night for NXT. Guys probably won't see much from me until Friday, unless I am able to pull together some energy to maybe give you guys some more trivia between now and then. But I'll do my best to be back for SmackDown on Friday unless anything comes up in the schedule. But until then, you guys, enjoy everything you're doing in life. Make sure you keep finding those positive things you love about wrestling. Find your marked moments in life, and don't forget to believe, man. Believing makes wrestling better. And what a night we had believing in the show we watched. So go have some dinner. Get a good night's sleep. Watch some Ted Lasso. Get hyped for more NXT next week. Get hyped for SmackDown and all that's to come in the world of wrestling. And I will see you guys next time. Take care of yourself.